What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. We're diving back into another craft brew review for you guys. This is called Dead Flowers, and this is coming from Foam Brewers. This is Burlington, Vermont. No experience with this. I'm going to be completely honest. It says it's an IPA, but there's not much information on this beer. So again, Foam Brewers, and it has Sarah Ingram underneath that, so I don't know if she's responsible for the can art. Drink fresh, time kills, art, 1 pint, pure beer. So this was canned on 5/17/23, and today is June 24th, time of recording. So again, not much experience with these guys, actually zero, unless I had something on tap. Don't know, disclaimer, can't remember, don't quote me, but as far as I know, no experience from out east here. So let's dive into Dead Flowers and see what it's about, guys. So we're gonna go to the pour here. So usually out east, okay, New England style. Definitely the pale yellow though, not that typical golden orange yellow that we're accustomed to seeing in Michigan. Wow, very pale yellow. I mean, dull yellow. You guys can see that. Very nice head sitting on top, actually. Rising up like yeast. Looks pretty good in the glass. Little Dawn soapy. Little bit of receding foam as well. So it's kind of sitting back down as it's settling. Let's go to an aroma. There's nothing really that fancy about this. Kind of an odd color. It looks, I don't want to say unhealthy, but that's where my mind goes. An unhealthy New England style. I don't know. What did I say? 6.2? 6.2%. So, okay, there's not much info there. Let's go to the aroma. Whoa! What is that? Holy smokes, what kind of flavor and aroma is that? It's like burned pine with like trees, like earthy tree bark and burnt pine. I'm just sorry, that's just what comes to mind. My nose deceiving me. It smells dank too, like dank, soily pine. But like I'm thinking like the root of a tree. Like I'm sticking my nose into the root of a tree, and it's grassy, it's piney. There's maybe some medicinal marijuana sitting next to me, and I can smell that kind of dankness kind of coming off that earthy soil as well. It just smells odd. Like I almost can't pinpoint it. Like there's dank citrus in here. I don't know if it's like lemon, but it's very dried out, underripe lemon. Boy, guys, I'm telling you, I've never experienced a smell like that in a beer. It's odd. Burnt pine and underripe lemon is the best I can give you right now. So, well, with dankness. So let's dive in. Foam Dead Flowers. Cheers. Scary. That is so odd. Definitely dank and piney. There's no doubt. Like there's this nice hoppy component on the back end. Reminds you it's an IPA. It feels bigger than 6.2. It's got this kind of like saturating quality on your palate. It just immerses your palate, and it is bitter, but there's something fruity. Like it's almost like zesty fruited lime, and then there's really dry lemon also kind of compared. So I'm giving it this like lemon lime twist, but I say that with a lot of beers, but this one very lemon and limey. Like I don't know which one I'm getting as the dry component and one is the juicy component, but they're both kind of playing and fighting with each other, and it feels like those are the right notes that I'm getting. I just don't know which of those two I'm getting more. It's dank though. It's like dank juice, like dank juicy pine. Like there's fruit, and then it goes into dank juicy pine, and it's like almost burnt juicy pine, like almost this little spicy herbally thing. Like there's some kind of herb in here that's hard to pinpoint. But it's grassy, it's dank, it's burnt rubber. It's got this like weird spicy herbal thing going on, and I don't know what it is, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. It's tough to pinpoint what that flavor is, but this is certainly unique. I have not tasted a New England style like this before, but again, I don't know what's going on with this clashing of the lemon and lime on the front. I think there's some citrus in here beyond the lemon and lime. Like, I want to say there's like potentially grapefruit, but I feel like it's overshadowed because before you get the notes of that grapefruit, it goes right into this dank piney spice thing and this herbal thing. It's odd. It's almost juicy, but it's not, because it's dank and hoppy and bitter on the back end. Like, I like it as I'm drinking. I'm perplexed. Like, this is definitely a perplexing beer, and it's tough to decide if it's like awesome or mediocre. It's in between those. I want to say it's just different, and it's really piqued my interest. Like, there's no doubt this has been a fun one to break down with you guys. I just don't know if I'm giving the right words for what I'm tasting. It's so bizarre. I want you so bad to taste this beer with me, because I want to spin off ideas with somebody else. I just have me in the camera. I want to be like, hey, what do you taste? Because this is what I'm tasting. And am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. Wow. Like, and it's going down. Like, this beer is going down quite well. There's certainly this dank piney thing. It's undeniable. But it just feels like spicy herbs. Like, there's something in it that's herbally, and I just don't know what it is, guys. I just can't pinpoint it. You're gonna have to forgive me on that, and I'm not hitting it. And again, this lemon lime thing, and it kind of phases into some sort of grapefruit component, I want to say, and then that just gets overshadowed again by that middle back end. So do I like this? I think so. I think I like this beer. It's just so different, and that's what makes it fun. This is why beer reviews are fun, guys. I wish sometimes I could drink with somebody else beside me, or do a live, or if somebody was doing one with me. This would be such a good beer to do live with somebody else on the internet. But you're just gonna have to forgive me, because that's all I got for you today. So, interesting beer, super interesting. Like, I don't know if it's like dank floral in there somewhere. There's just so many perplexing things. So, does it flow? Yes, but it gets hairy. It gets hairy from the front to the back. There's just a lot of odds and ends in here that it's tough to break down. I'm just not accustomed to what is going on. Like, I don't know what kind of hops they are in here. They seem different than normal. They just don't seem like something I'm accustomed to. So whether it's 1, 2, or 3, 4 hops, I don't know. But it's been fun, and this actually is going down. So for that reason, I'm just going to go with a, 3.75 out of 5. I actually don't know where to place this beer. I don't hate it. I don't love it. So 3.75, guys. It's been foam, dead flower. So thanks for being here. I'm Dan. What a weird beer. Cheers.